Welcome back. In this video, we're going to go over how to set up your MyOpenMath account and some of the basic features of MyOpenMath you'll need in order to get our work done for this course. So the first thing you'll do is go to myopenmath.com, and you should see a screen that looks like this one. You can use, if you've already used MyOpenMath before, you can use the same login information if you like. I would probably just create a new account. MyOpenMath is free, so there's no real benefit to reusing your login credentials unless you really are attached to them. So meanwhile, let's click on register as new student. And then you've done this before, probably with some website. So pick out a username. I'll use only numbers, letters, or the underscore. I'd pick out something relatively short because you're going to be typing it a lot. Username, after username, then enter the password twice. Then your first name. If you could put the first name in the first name spot and the last name in the last name spot, that will be helpful because my grade roster will end up in alphabetical order that way by last name. If you have some preferred name that you'd like to use that doesn't match COD's official roster name, you're welcome to use that. But if you could put whatever COD has for you officially after that inside of parentheses, that would be helpful. Also for this, if you could, where possible, use whatever name COD has for you for WebAdvisor on here, that will help me match you up on MyOpenMath versus Canvas. Okay, email address, put in an email address that you actually will check. If I send you communications through MyOpenMath, they may end up going to that email address, and it'll be helpful if it's an email address you actually check. Okay. No, check the box here if you want to get an email whenever you get a MyOpenMath message. Check the box if you're over 13. Check the box indicating that you've read the terms of use. And then the next thing that you'll need is the course ID, which for this course, winter 2023, is 168 and then 527. And then you can leave the enrollment key blank. Okay, once you've done that, you click on sign up. I'm not going to, of course, do that because I'm not signing up, but that's how that will go. Once you've done that, you should either come back to this screen or enter the course directly. In the future, you'll enter your login information into the username and password box. And then here, you'll see a courses you're teaching potentially or courses you're taking box. Our course will be under, of course, courses you're taking. And so that's Math 54 Winter 23. So let's go ahead and click on that. And then let me switch that to student view. Okay, so this is how the screen should look essentially. Of course, you won't have this at the top of the view where it says instructor, student, and quick rearrange. You won't have that. Okay, down the left side, stuff basically is what you think it is. To send messages to me, you can click on the message box. To see your grades, click on the gradebook, log out for logging out, and then if you need help using MyOpenMath, the link is right here. Some of these links are repeated across the top in blue, but they do the exact same thing. In general, just like with Canvas, you won't break anything by clicking on it, so feel free to click around and explore in MyOpenMath. Okay, the next thing, you probably noticed this first, but the next thing to notice is the calendar right here in the middle. And you'll see that our first set of items that are due on January 4th. And we have an introduction assignment and then assignments for 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, and 1.4. And then there are also assignments due on Thursday. As you know, our course is very short. It's going to end here on the 25th. So that's relatively few days. As the days go by, you're going to see more and more stuff populated here up until our final exam there on the 25th. You can get another view of this by clicking on Show All here at the bottom of the calendar. And that shows more descriptively what each assignment is. Okay, you'll notice here that our due times for all these assignments are at 11:59 p.m. That's going to be true throughout our course, the assignments are due basically at midnight each of the due dates. Okay, so there's that. There's our calendar. And then if you move downward, there's a little welcome message. Course information. The setup here works just like in Canvas with the little triangle that indicates that a menu is opened or closed. When the triangle points to the right, that means it is closed. If you click on it, it will open. And so you see more things appear below that. The syllabus is here. So this is just repeated from Canvas, so you don't need to separately log into Canvas to access the syllabus if you don't want to. A link to our textbook, which I'll show you that in a couple of minutes. And then a assignment called Intro to MyOpenMath. And that is relatively simple. It's just to get you used to navigating in MyOpenMath and how to enter your answers and things of that sort. That is the same as this intro assignment here showing on the 4th. That's what that refers to. Okay, and that's everything in here under course information. Our first set of assignments is in here under Chapter 1, Foundations, which again, you can click on that and it will open. So there's section 1.1. This is the assignment, Introduction to Whole Numbers. Below that is a link to the corresponding textbook pages if you want to do some reading, a link to the key concepts for those sections. That structure kind of continues. Assignment here in blue, boldface blue, and then textbook pages, key concepts. And then you'll see that is true all the way through sections 1.9. Okay, so here I've clicked on the one for section 1.9, and that'll show you, we may as well take a look at what the textbook looks like. The book, there's two different ways you can look at it. You can look at it as a PDF or as kind of an online formatted thing, depending on which you prefer. Table of contents, you can either hide or show it by clicking on contents. Here it's showing. Let me actually look at section 1.4 on multiplying and dividing integers. And so that will take us to that section, and I click the X there to make the table of contents go away. All right, so we can scroll through that all we'd like, and of course, if you like, you can switch back and forth between the textbook and MyOpenMath as much as you would like. All right, so that is the basic bit of the book. Table of contents shown right here. There is a chapter review and also more exercises if you want more practice. And the answers to those are in the back of the book if you are interested. All right, so back to MyOpenMath. We have, so far, I've just made chapter 1 available. That's in here under the kind of orangish menu, and it's sections 1.1 through 1.9. And again, you'll see the due dates are here. There's some assignments due on Wednesday, some on Thursday. 1.5 through 1.9 is due on Thursday, and 1.1 through 1.4, as well as the introduction, is due on, I think I said Wednesday. It's due on Thursday. The first half is due Wednesday. The second half is due Thursday. Okay, so to take a look at an assignment, let's just see how that looks really quick. I'm going to go ahead and do this with section 1.2. That looks like fun. You can do the assignments here in any order, by the way. You can also do them, you don't have to do them all in one sitting. You could do a little bit right now and then come back to it after work or whatever. You don't have to complete them all in one sitting. Exams, when we get to those, do need to be completed in one sitting. But for now, for the assignments, they can be done little by little. Okay, some before lunch, some after lunch. All right, so I clicked start there. We're going to start the assignment. It tells me my score. I've got so far 0, which makes sense. First question is right here. Which of the following English phrases represent the equation 32 divided by x equals 4? So quotient is the answer to a division problem. So here says the quotient of x and 32. Here the order makes a difference. So x divided by 32, that wouldn't be it. The quotient of 32 and x is 4. That looks like this one. This one was multiple choice, so I just checked the box, and then I'm going to submit the question. And then here it looks like I didn't do it exactly right. So see details for more. 32 divided by x is 4. Oh, here's what I did wrong. There was more than one possible answer. I should have chosen this one. Here's this 32 divided x. I don't like the way that they phrased that. So there is that. I don't care for that first choice. The reason it was marked wrong is I should have chosen the top one as well. All right, let's try one where I get to enter an answer. Here it says, write the following phrase as a mathematical expression. Sum of the rate R and 4. Sum means addition. So we'll have R. You'll notice when I clicked in the box, this other menu popped up that shows me how to enter certain symbols. So if you need to enter a fraction or an exponent or a root, this is how you do it. So here I just need R, and then I'll use the plus sign off my keyboard and then 4. Okay, and then submit question. Okay, I did better on that one. That's good. You can do these in any order. This one's multiple choice. It looks easy. Is the assignment shown below an expression or an equation? It looks like just a sum of different things. There's no equal sign in it, so I'm going to say expression. And then, you know what? I think I've had enough of that for right now. Well, let me do one more. How about something nice and small? Okay, this looks good. We're going to simplify this expression. 9z plus 5 minus 3z plus 12. Let me combine the z's first. 9z minus 3z is 6z. And then 5 plus 12 is 17. By the way, when you do problems like this, make sure you use the right letter. I know a lot of times we use X in algebra. If you, like out of habit, used an X here, it would end up getting marked wrong. So you want to be careful to use the correct letter. All right, so now I think I am done with that. So let me go back up to the top and push done. This isn't done like permanently done, it's just done for right now. And when I do that, it tells me my score so far. I really didn't do very much, so that's fine. Green check marks are completely right. Yellow check marks are not so right. If I'd had one completely wrong, it would show up as a red X. All right, and so that takes care of that. If I wanted to go back into the assignment, I could push resume up here or exit. I think I'm just done with that. So we'll just push exit for right now. If I click on gradebook, it's not going to work because I'm teaching the class. But if you click on gradebook, it'll show what your progress is so far. So this is how has been basically the basics of how to do MyOpenMath. If you have any questions on it or need further help with it, let me know. And then make sure to get started on those assignments as soon as you can. You're going to get pretty familiar pretty fast with how this software works. But as I said, if you have any questions on that, let me know, and then have a great day.